We have Dr. Saadi Adra from one of the technical committees at the GDA conference. Good afternoon, Dr. Saadi.
Good afternoon. Very happy to be here today. I'm part of the Project Management Technical Committee at GDA, and we have a great participation today. We had a session yesterday on the root causes of project problems, and today we spoke about solutions. So it's two episodes that we covered, and still today we have a third session, a strategic session also about enhanced project delivery. One of the contributions of GDA Project Management Technical Committee, in collaboration with the Leadership Technical Committee, we did the Transform, which is an online complete conference over 2 days, was extremely successful during the times of Corona. We are very happy because this is the first time after Corona we have a major event in GDA. All 10 technical committees are participating within the various technical and expert and strategic sessions.
Great to know that. Dr. Saadi, there was a report a few years back about projects not overshooting the budget and time. What was that report, and has that changed over time?
Well, unfortunately, to state the report talks, it's a McKinsey report from 2013, and it shows that 98% of giga projects do not finish on budget and on time, and that was in 2013. What do you think happened in 10 years? A report by Professor Bent Floubier just concluded in a journal magazine last week, and part of his new book about how big things are concluded. Dr. Bent Floubier showed data that 99.5% of giga projects don't finish on budget, don't finish on time, and or do not realize the benefits for which they were established in the first place. Which means in terms of mega and giga projects, we are not fine at all. We are still trying to comprehend what's going on, to get the lessons learned, to investigate why companies and organizations are paying for the same mistake over and over again. Now, this is the unfortunate part of the story. The nice thing is that today, within the panel we managed in our technical committee, great ideas were produced showing how many of the larger organizations in the world are innovating, are looking at new ways of managing projects, like a modular approach, like looking at project management not from a scheduling perspective but from a production perspective, how to use science and optimization, the things we were used to do in operation and operation research, getting these to the world of project management, putting more science into it, which starts to flip things to the positive side. But the bottom line is project management is concluded by people, which means we have to manage our collaboration and cooperation. If that happens, we can move mountains and we can finish on time and on budget.
Dr. Saadi, that's nearly 100%, let's say, failure rate. But if you could sum up just in a few points, the key reasons why projects fail?
There are many reasons. First of all, if you want to understand the main cause of failure, go to the origin, go to the start. Was the concept the right concept? Was it planned properly? Was the scope identified properly? Most of the projects, giga projects, they start at no more than 30% engineering. But between 30% and 100%, a lot of details are uncovered, and suddenly we find not enough budget or time to conclude and achieve the utility or facility that we needed to have in the first place. Now, if the whole budget is not enough, we have to go back to the business case and ask a very vital question. Is the project feasible? If it's gonna cost twice as much or 50% as much, or if it's going to be delayed 2 or 3 years, Will somebody else beat us in the market? All these are fundamental questions that the project manager cannot answer. The problem has to be owned by the organization. Enhancement in terms of project delivery has to be owned by the organization because it is a strategic tool for the organization to realize its strategy and achieve the benefits they are looking for. One final point, if you look at history, even failing projects like the Heathrow Airport Terminal 5, very famous, they opened in the morning, closed in the afternoon because it was a full failure. But after 9 months, they remedied everything. The project did not finish on time, did not finish on budget, exceeded by much, but the facility, the utility that it produced has been providing benefits in terms of jobs, in terms of returns, in terms of revenue for years and years after that. So in some cases the project does not succeed, but the objective does. From this perspective, we have to look at a broader picture, take it to the strategic level, and rethink our strategy in terms of our projects.
Dr. Saadi, you have also founded an organization, a consultancy firm, if I'm not mistaken. Would you just brief us a bit about what that does, its name and everything?
Advisors is a company that operates in the world of project management, benefit management, strategy implementation, and governance. As such, we do offer consulting and capacity building only for organizations. It's a B2B model that we have been offering services all over the MENA region, along with tens of international experts from Harvard and other places.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Saadi, for speaking to OGN Energy Magazine.
Thank you very much. Happy to be with you.